God's blessings to you, to our parish community encompassing St. Agatha and St. Martin de Porres Catholic churches, and to all of our visitors united in one faith in Jesus Christ. As we share this time together, I pray the Spirit might stir within each of us a greater desire to come to know the God of love, beauty, mercy, justice, and peace. May this reflection spiritually feed you, that you may better honor God's love and faithfulness to you in the ways that you faithfully care for yourself and for others. My friends, the scriptures for this coming Sunday focus us on the virtue of persistence, especially when it involves doing the right thing for an individual or a group of people. In the first reading from the book of Exodus, Joshua is about to engage battle with the forces of Amalek. God uses Moses to channel the divine will to empower Joshua, but Moses must keep his arms raised to assure victory. And with any of us, his arms grow tired, and he requires Aaron and Hur to support his arms in keeping them raised. Teamwork, persistence, unfaltering focus, all are in play in this moment. In the gospel, Jesus uses the parable of the persistent widow and the unjust judge to get the point across to us. If the widow's constant nagging can wear down the unjust judge to finally do what is right, as judges are supposed to do, then will not God serve justice more readily when he witnesses our persistence and patience and passion? God knows the persistence, resilience, righteous suffering of the African American people and the battle for equal economic and social rights. It is a testament to the inner strength and deep faith that continues to bolster the fight for racial equality and the end to systemic racism. A few years ago, I joined a group of community members fighting for criminal justice reform as we met with the chief judge. One statement he made, which was so true: how sad it is that good people have to fight so hard for what is truly just and respectful of the dignity of every human being to actually be done. It is a sad reality of our political system. There's an incredible amount of hurt and pain in our world caused by inequity, injustice, discrimination, greed, and the hunger for unbridled power. And most often it hurts the poorest of the poor and ultimately hurts us all. So in what ways do each of us need to strengthen our persistence, our patience, and resolve to build a more just society? First, we must recognize and acknowledge God's constancy and persistence in pursuing us to accept and embrace the transformative and life-giving power of his love. It's interesting that some scholars will sometimes cast the persistent widow as God himself and us as the unjust judge. Are we doing justice to God's love and faithfulness to us? Interesting question. The bottom line is that God is always pursuing us. God never abandons us, but we can all too easily abandon or ignore God in our lives. I continue to admire parents who are persistent in finding ways to care for their children and provide the best for them. I admire the parents who have endured great trials to flee poverty and violence in their own countries to seek safety and welcome here in the United States. What can we learn from them? I believe there's a lot. Jesus is inviting our persistence and passion for justice for ourselves, our families, and for all of those suffering in the human family. My friends, do we have faith in God that we can make a difference? Do we have hope that things can change? Do we have the love to put that faith and hope in God and in one another into action? On behalf of the Catholic Christian family of St. Agatha, St. Martin de Porres, I want to thank you for all the ways that you continue to allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. I invite you to please join us for our celebrations this Sunday at St. Agatha at 9 a.m. in person or online, or at St. Martin de Porres at 11 a.m., again in person or online. Either in person or online, we welcome your participation in our community prayer of praise and thanksgiving. Please take the time to share this video with others on Facebook. It's a great way for you to participate in evangelization and spreading the good news of Jesus Christ. Thank you for all the ways that you allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. And my friends, in all things, be blessed.